Hey guys, it's me, Donna, the Good Witch of the South, and I'm here to do reveal number 6. I can't believe we're on reveal number 6, but we are. So here we go. These are the cards I picked and that I had you guys pick, okay? So now I want to let you know too that each of the cards that I picked have a few different interpretations. So you'll hear me saying, or it could be this, or this, or this, okay? So let's start with card number 1. Card number 1 is the Five of Wands. Okay, and it looks like that, you see? And as you can see, they're kind of like, looks like a battle's going on. So that's because when you get this card, if you picked it, it's saying that you're going to most likely have some kind of a falling out, a disagreement, or a conflict. And that can either be in a relationship, a job, or whatever, okay? But it's saying that you're going to walk away feeling sad. And that even if you win the battle with this situation, that you're going to realize that you lost just as much as your opponent did, okay? And, you know, you're going to try to pick up the pieces, but you're going to find out that it's kind of difficult and hard to do. There is a chance that you can fix it, but you would have to do it while the conflict is fresh, okay? And it's saying also that you need to decide if your point of view is so important that you're willing to jeopardize either the relationship, the job, or whatever it is over it. Or do you want to try to, you know, come to some kind of an agreement, okay? Now, the other thing this card could be meaning is that you should pick your battles. So, yeah, you could get in a fight, defend yourself, but engaging in every disagreement is not a healthy thing for your life. So it's saying choose your battles wisely, okay? Now, also, it's saying that if you've already been in a conflict, that you should apologize. That brooding over it or trying to prove that you're right is just going to make it harder. So just make amends and move on and let it go, okay? Now, it could also be pointing out that there's going to be some kind of failure in something that's in your life. It's saying that despite all of your best efforts, you're going to be beaten at something in your life, okay? But they're saying too that if there's a victory, it's going to be a hard-won victory, okay? So that's card number 1. Okay. So now we're going to go to card number 2. Card number 2 is the Temperance card, and I picked it in reverse. So, you know, normally it looks like that, but I picked it like this, okay? So the Temperance card, if you pick that one in reverse, it is either an invitation or a warning that you need to restore balance and moderation in your life as soon as possible. It's saying that if you're doing things in excess, like overeating, drinking too much, buying things that you can't afford, having lots of negative thoughts, or arguing with all your loved ones or any loved ones, that needs to stop, okay? It's saying, you know, everything in moderation, basically, is what it's saying, because those things are taking you away from who you are and why you're here. So you just need to stop them, okay? Now, this card could also be a sign that you've been sensing that something feels off and that things are just not flowing the way they used to, or the way you thought they should, okay? Now, you can ignore these things and just go on with your life, or you can try to figure out why you're getting that sense and then make some changes so that you can restore the flow of your life again, okay? Now, the other thing this card could be meaning is that you're getting ready to enter into a period of self-evaluation, which will allow you to re-examine your priorities, okay? It can also be a call for deep self-healing, but it is saying that you should create balance and moderation, and that will open up possibilities for healing to occur. So it's just saying examine your life and decide what needs to be changed in your life to have balance and, you know, moderation back in your life, and just make those changes, okay? And that's card number 2. So now card number 3 is the Moon, and I picked that one in reverse too, so, you know, it goes like that, but I picked it like that, okay? So the Moon. The Moon, if you picked it in reverse, this is saying that you need to deal with anxiety and fears to overcome them. They're saying that it's time to believe in yourself and move on, okay? Now, if you have been dealing with fears and anxiety, it's saying that they're now going to come to an end because you now have some kind of understanding of how they're impacting your life and you can now be free of them. So it's kind of like a transformational experience, okay? Now, also this card, if you pick it in reverse, can mean that you're going to start receiving intuitive messages from the other side, psychic messages. But you might also struggle to understand them. You might think they're kind of confusing or you might misinterpret them. But you're being called to listen to your inner voice when you get this card. It's telling you to trust that the answers are within you. Okay, so all you need to do is tune into your inner self to get those answers. Also, it's saying pay attention to your dreams because sometimes these messages will come in dreams. Okay, so if you get some kind of dream that seems like it has a lot of symbols in it, write them down and try to figure out what that message is. Now, and also if you're still struggling to figure out the message, this card is saying write them all down and then just come back when you feel like you have more clarity. Okay, and that is card number 3. Okay, so now I'm going to put them together like I do, okay? So, with them all together, it is saying that you're going to have some kind of conflict in your life. That could be either with a person, a job, or something else. And it's saying that you may feel that something's off lately and out of balance, which is probably what's causing the conflict. But it's saying you need to decide if this conflict is something that you want to go through with or not, because it could have a negative effect on you. Like you might have a breakup, or you might leave a job. So it's saying that if you don't want a negative, outcome, that you should pick your battles. So listen to your intuition so that gives you the answers that you need to put balance back into your life and help you decide if this is a battle that you want to take on. Okay? And that is reveal number 6. So anyways, I hope you liked it, and I hope that whatever cards you picked helped you with whatever situation is going on in your life, or if all 3 of them helped you, that's great too. So if you could please like my video, that would be awesome. And if you could subscribe to my YouTube page, I would really appreciate that. And until the next reveal, bye now.